I saw that you did an interview with Mike Tyson, and you revealed for the first time, you never revealed this before, that you were sexually assaulted.
Yeah, I was sexually victimized.
So I've heard people say, what's so traumatic about this? Not only is the child robbed of his youth and his innocence, but when he or she tells the person that's in charge of protecting that youth and innocence, they go unheard, they're not believed.
That was one of the reasons that me and my mother had a, disagreement. That's one of the reasons. Like, we told you what happened to us.
So it was multiple, it wasn't just you?
Nah, it was, I'm gonna say me. It's just me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the, I'm gonna take
You gonna take
I'm gonna take the beating for the
Okay.
friend. But yeah, I told you what happened to me. Yep.
Why don't you, and it's interesting because Clarissa Shields was on here. She said the same thing that she told, and they didn't believe it, and she ended up going to stay with her
Thing with
grandmother.
Mike Tyson, it was the things that he told me off camera that was so beautiful. Like, that dude is one of the most beautiful people. I was like shocked. Like, if you look at the interview, I was just like kind of in a daze because it was the conversation we had off camera.
Right.
Then when we got on camera, I'm like, man, this dude deep.
Right.
And that's when he was like, that's what turned me into a monster. Something bad happened to me.
And he said, it's never going to happen to me again.
It really forced me into being kind of like a vigilante kind of in a sense. Because I took like every type of martial arts you could think. My grandmother had me and all of that. And for a long time, and I hate what I'm about to say, for a long time I exhibited a lot of violence out of fear. People salute me for a lot of stuff, but that was out of fear. That wasn't out of just me being no monster, no tough guy. That was fear.
Were you a teenager at the time?
Yes, sir.
Were you threatened?
When?
Did he, if you tell anybody that this has happened, or if you tell anybody that this happened, something might happen to you or someone?
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he out of here.
I guess I'll leave that alone.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I don't know how he, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't know how?
He out of here.
Like I said, we'll move that along.
Yeah, he'll never do that to anybody again. That's the two things. But then, man, I might be I don't want to say too much, but I really broke generational curses with that situation because people that came before me, they was raped. And it created the space for me to have with my children to where my children know don't nobody never touch you, that not even me. I had these open conversations with my children. They are equipped. I created a space for them to be able to tell their dad anything.
Be open and honest with you about any situation.
Anything.
Kev, you know what? Let me ask you this. How did you summon up the courage? Because I can assure you, you're not the first young man, boy, that's ever had this happen. But a lot of young boys will suppress it and
I created the space for men to be able to heal. There's so many men that come up to me and hug me and cry in the gym and tell me thank you, because I created a space. And I tell them, you was vulnerable then. We have built ourselves into machines to where we can protect the inner child. That's why I made that song, Protect Children. You're not supposed to hurt children.
Your song, molested inside my mom's home. She ain't believe me when I was young. There are going to be a lot of people that's going to watch this.
After I made that song,
yes,
I ain't know how much trauma that I was holding. I cried for 2 weeks uncontrollably. My manager sitting back there, he the one recorded that song. I was in Puerto Rico. And when I did that song, I cried uncontrollably for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight. Then I went to the bathroom, and when I shit it just like...
Everything released.
Everything released. I was so tense all the time just from, you underwent trauma. And even going out here and applying pressure, it don't never go away. But I think my snapping point was, damn, I hate to say who it was, but he pulled me to the side. He a monster too. He pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, are we gay? I said, I don't know. I don't know. And I remember that was the last time I kind of had a little bit of like, before it went black.
You don't remember anything after that?
No, I remember. I'm talking about before my humanity kind of got turned off toward predators. I don't respect those that pick on the weak. I just don't. I don't like bullies.
Is that why you stay to yourself now? That's why you don't like, look, I don't bother nobody. I don't want nobody bothering me because I don't want that person to ever show back up again.
Not really. That come from I'm so loyal and I'm such a beautiful person that I give my all. I give my all. Everything.
How important it is for mothers, fathers, people that's in authoritative positions to listen to their child when they tell them something of this magnitude has happened?
It ain't about listening. You gotta listen, but then you gotta do something behind it. You gotta do something about it. That child not gonna know that they protected if don't nothing get dead. If don't nothing get dead, you just talking good as a bitch. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove. My children know. They done saw they dare to get out their character before. Everybody in this room has. Unfortunately, I hated that they had to see that. But men, as men, when you're a man, you do what you must. Fools do what they want, but men do what they must. I ain't know this conversation is gonna be like this, but this.
Oh, we gonna lighten up. But
I ain't trying to lighten up. This is healing for me.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Had your mom taken steps necessary, how different is your relationship with your mom?
It's beautiful. Cause you gotta think, when a parent hear that, that's the worst thing they wanna hear.
Absolutely.
They being shocked. They don't know what to do.
Because I'm here to protect you, and I didn't protect you.
But you know, my mom ain't, you know. I love my mom. But I hate what happened, but at the end of the day, it's beautiful because my pain turned into my purpose, and I'm healing the world through that. And like I say, that person, he's stretched. So.
Damn, Kev, you said like you proud of that.
I am. The fuck?
Kev.
You touch a kid, you supposed to die. Straight up. You rape a woman, you supposed to die. Straight up.
Kev, but that's not your purpose. That's not your...
Who?
I thought we were going to let him handle that.
Who? Boy, God ain't put me here to be... God give me the strength to make sure this nigga... Man, I'm going to stand over and give him everything I got. God, please let him be stretched. Because sometimes you give him everything you got and they, you know, God don't take his hand off him. But if God take his hand off him, that feet going up in that air. His feet going up in that air. That's how that's supposed to go.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before two something.